Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome to the preview of Middlesbrough vs Nottingham Forest. Takes place tomorrow afternoon, 3 PM kickoff down at the stadium behind me, the Riverside Stadium. Very much looking forward to this one. The return of aitor KARANKA as well. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting game. I've got loads of facts and figures and everything else next to me, all about Nottingham Forest, which I will get onto in just a little bit. They're a lot like Boro in terms of form. We've only lost one all season. Nottingham Forest have only lost one all season. They've had a fair few draws though, but once I start talking about these in full, we get to all that sort of crazy information very, very soon. In terms of what do I expect from tomorrow, I expect a tough game. I don't think Nottingham Forest are going to come here and lie down to us. aitor KARANKA's definitely not going to come here and almost see a defeat if he can actually manage to, obviously not see his team get a defeat. He's probably going to want to come here and he's going to want to win. And you know what I mean? He is returned back to Middlesbrough, the club that he did take to the Premier League. And then he obviously was, whatever happened between him and the club. And now he's coming back with Nottingham Forest. And to be fair, in the summer, he spent well. He brought in some brilliant players to Nottingham Forest. And it shows that they're, only getting beat once all season. Kind of shows that Nottingham Forest aren't there to play games, in this league. I know they are, whether they are, which is obviously 11th. But it's very, very early in the season. And we all know KARANKA can obviously push up the table as the season goes on. So I think tomorrow won't be an easy game. I am going to take confidence, though, from the result, obviously, Tuesday night against Ipswich Town. 2-0 win. It was a positive win. We're seeing a lot of good play, a lot of good chances created by the Boro. Some of them, yeah, okay, they weren't taken, but, it is what it is. I thought the game was already won at 2-0 within 30 minutes. Second half, yeah, we had a few chances. Hugill could have scored. There's also a penalty shout in there. George Friend had a chance as well. Just went wide of the post. Hugill, another one that just skimmed the post. So, we had chances there. It could have been a 5-0 game with no exaggeration if them chances would have gone in. And maybe on another day they would have done. But listen, I ain't being negative at all. I'm very, very positive about the result. 2-0 win. Happy, happy days. Nottingham Forest, on the other hand, drew 2-2 to Millwall, who, to be fair, are a tough team. I did expect Nottingham Forest to beat Millwall, to be fair, but 2-0 up, Millwall came back and obviously got the score level, so fair play. I've already mentioned, Nottingham Forest, aitor KARANKA, they play at the City Ground, been there once, really excited to go back there again this season. In terms of form, as I said, they've only been beat once all season, so in the last 5 games, they haven't lost a game. Drawn 3 and won 2. The 2 they've won is Rotherham home 1-0, Sheffield Wednesday home 2-1, and then they drew to Swansea 0-0 away. Blackburn away 2-2, which is a killer result, man. And by killer, I mean that's a brilliant result. Blackburn are on form at home. To go there and get a point is not bad at all. And then, of course, Millwall at home ended 2-2 as well. And in terms of the league table, 11th in the table are Nottingham Forest on 16 points. Won 3, drawn 7, and only lost 1. Whereas Boro are on second in 22 points. We're actually 11 on points with Leeds United, who are first. Sheffield United, who are third. So we can't afford to be complacent in this game. We can't even afford to lose it. If them 2 teams win, that then leaves a massive gap. Well, evidently it leaves a 3-point gap there, and Boro have to make it up. So, ideally, Boro, if you could win this game, that would be great. Cheers. And look at the top goal scorers for Nottingham Forest. The top one being Matty Cash, who's an excellent player, 4 goals. Lewis Grabban, 4 goals, 1 assist. Daryl Murphy, 4 goals and 1 assist. In terms of the Boro, doesn't really change much since our last game. Sam Bolonga's on 4 goals. Matty Braithwaite's on 3. And Ashley Fletcher's also on 3. So, head to head, and the last time we played each other, there was no 6 points in this team by each team. Actually, 3 points apiece. So, first time I met him was actually at their place, and I remember the backlash I received on my video of my review of Nottingham Forest versus Middlesbrough last season when Sam Bolonga played and he messed up all them chances, and I just got comment after comment after comment. So this season, if the feeling's still, the same as what it was last season between Sam Bolonga and obviously Nottingham Forest fans, listen, Nottingham Forest fans, I'm prepared to take the backlash of whatever the hell you want to say to me about Sam Bolonga, but he isn't even in my starting 11, so say what you will. But I said, Sam Bolonga's 4 goals, obviously, I've already gone through all that. Just touching Sam Bolonga as well, £15 million. Last season, all about Sam Bolonga, and obviously I called him out on Boro Fan TV just after Christmas. I kind of got slated, but I get he scores goals, and I get he's our highest goal scorer, but for me, I just feel like he's a little bit lazy. Like, he doesn't jump for the ball, he doesn't ever beat the centre forward for the ball, whereas if it goes in our box on a corner or a free kick, he's the first one to it, which makes no sense. For me, Jordan Hugill, for me, he's been almost like a blessing in disguise. I know he hasn't scored no goals yet, but I just think he's a workhorse, man. He works hard, and for me, I can appreciate that in a player. So if Nottingham Forest fans want to come in and talk about Sam Bolonga, half the things you say I'll probably end up agreeing with, to be honest. And like I say, so obviously the first time I met Nottingham Forest, it ended 2-1 at their place. Boro scored later on. Sombalonga had 3, and I repeat, 3 one-on-one chances. I missed every single one. And then, of course, we came back to the other side, we did them 2-0. And that's pretty much how the head-to-head went. In terms of the starting 11 for me, Dan Randolph goes in goal. The back 4 is Ryan Shotton at right back, Aidan Flint, Daniel Ayala and George Friend. Johnny Howson is in the middle, but alongside him is either Clayton or Besic. Well, for me, I want to see Besic again. Clayton's been unbelievable. You know, I'm not going to say he hasn't been. He's been absolutely unbelievable. But I thought more Besic was excellent Tuesday night. And with him being suspended, Adam Clayton, our last game, that's why more Besic came in. Well, he showed why he needs to be in the team. So for me, more Besic starts alongside Johnny Howson. On the right-hand side, my man of the match on Tuesday looked a different player. It's going to be Stuart Downing. In the middle, George Saville. On the left, Martin Braithwaite. Then up top, it's a man that I think should be in the team, Jordan Hugill. You know, I've seen a lot of Boro fans saying, you know, Sombalonga should be in the team because obviously he's against his former club. For me, I more than think Jordan Hugill deserves a chance again. I really enjoy watching him, especially at Hull. Yeah, okay, he was getting battered a little bit by obviously, you know, by almost like the whole centre half. But then, you know, you look at Tuesday night, and I thought it was excellent. I know he didn't score a goal, but I thought he put himself about well. He tried to create a bit, and every single time the ball went in the air, he jumped for it. He would actually try and win a header. He did down his chest. He tried to do whatever he could. So for me, I think Jordan Hugill has to start for me tomorrow. Sombalonga will be on the bench. If he comes on, I want to see him work harder than what Jordan Hugill does, because for me, Jordan Hugill is just a workhorse, but he just tries to create all the time, and he's hustling. Sombalonga comes on, he walks around, and he's a little bit lazy with it, and I don't like that sort of attitude. So that for me, that's my starting 11. That's been the preview of Boro versus Nottingham Forest. If you have, as always, drop a like on the video, subscribe as well if you're new around here, and I will see you guys again tomorrow for the match day vlog of Middlesbrough versus Nottingham Forest. Until then, my predictions as well before I go: 2-1 Middlesbrough. Leave all your comments down below in the comment section, being your team lineup, being a score prediction, and if you've got any Forest fans in there as well, let me know any of your thoughts based on tomorrow's game. Until then, it's been your boy A.J.T. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Peace.